One of the questions people often ask me is, how do you tell your children that you're going to divorce? And I know that's a difficult one. And I think, first of all, it's important that both parents are there having this conversation at the same time with the children. The second thing is, your children probably already know. I often ask couples that I'm working with, have you told your children, or how are the children dealing with this? And it's very typical that one parent will say, oh, the kids don't know. And the other parent says, well, I kind of think they know. Trust me, your children know. They know something is going on. If they don't know by your arguments, they know by your lack of affection. So don't be surprised about that, but don't ignore the fact that you need to have an honest conversation as a family about this. Your children will respect because of that. And then remember, this is no one's fault. It's not mom's fault, it's not dad's fault, it's certainly not the children's fault. Let them know that. This has nothing to do with you. Nothing you have done has caused this. Remind them, we love you. We will always be your mom or dad. That's important for them to know. And I also think it's important not to talk bad about the other person. We all have faults. We all have things that we have done during the course of our marriage. And as parents, your children don't need to hear you talk bad about the other parent. Trust me, they know your faults. They know who you are, just like you know your own faults and you know your spouse's faults. But you don't need to point that out. Why? Because your child is part of both of you. And if you talk bad about the other parent, you're hurting your child. You're in essence telling your child they're worthless because their parent is worthless. So please don't do that. The other thing that I like to leave you with is your job as parents is to be like that duck swimming across the water. You know how they're just so smooth across the water? They're just gliding. Your children need to see you gliding across the water, right? What are you doing underneath? Swimming like mad. They don't need to see you swim like mad. You can swim like mad. You can be sad. You can cry. Your children can see you cry, but they also can see you be okay. Like, yes, I'm sad, but I'm going to be okay. They need to know that you're all right and they don't need to care for you. They don't need to cheer you up, or they don't need to be the one to take care of you. Take care of yourself. Get counseling, get a coach. Take care of yourself and don't lean on your children during this time. They need you to be strong. They need you to be healthy. And they need you to give them the lesson that life's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. We will always be a family. We might not be a family that lives under one roof, but we are always going to be a family.